Hi and welcome to Everyday Security Essentials. Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt uneasy or unsafe? Maybe you saw someone acting strangely in a public space or heard a fire alarm and weren't sure what to do. That feeling of uncertainty is something we've all experienced. But here's the good news. By learning a few key safety principles, you can turn uncertainty into confidence. Let's face it, the world can be unpredictable. From petty theft to emergencies like a medical crisis, knowing how to protect yourself and others is invaluable. Being prepared isn't about being paranoid, it's about being proactive. A receptionist named Claire noticed a man wandering around her office lobby, looking at the security cameras. Instead of brushing it off, she calmly alerted the building manager, who discovered the man had been checking for blind spots. Claire's quick thinking prevented a potential break-in. In this course, you'll learn how to spot potential dangers, handle emergencies, and create safer environments for yourself and your community. By the end, you'll feel empowered to face everyday challenges with confidence. Let's dive in. Okay, let's talk about the basics of health and safety. These principles aren't just for workplaces. They apply everywhere, from your local supermarket to your daily commute. Think about the last time you walked into a crowded room or a poorly lit car park. Did you notice any risks? Here are some things to watch for. Uneven pavements, spilled liquids, or areas that are poorly lit. These are perfect spots for opportunistic crimes. Blocked fire exits, malfunctioning equipment, or messy wires under desks. It's all about noticing what could go wrong before it actually does. Let's say you see a puddle on the floor at the supermarket. Instead of just walking around it, take action. Step 1, tell a staff member. Step 2, if it's a real hazard and no one's nearby, place a shopping trolley near it to warn others until help arrives. When reporting hazards, be specific. There's a broken step on the stairwell leading to the second floor. Note the location clearly. Follow up if necessary. By being proactive, you're not just protecting yourself, you're helping everyone else stay safe too. First aid is one of those things you hope you'll never need, but will be so glad to know when the moment comes. The good news, you don't need a medical degree to make a difference. You just need the basics. This simple checklist will guide you through any medical emergency. Danger. Check the area. Is it safe to help? For example, don't step into traffic to assist someone without stopping the cars first. Response. Tap the person gently or speak to them. Can you hear me? Are you okay? Airway. Tilt their head back slightly to ensure nothing is blocking their airway. Breathing. Look, listen, and feel for signs of breathing. Circulation. If there's heavy bleeding, apply pressure with whatever you have. A clean towel, a shirt, anything. Bleeding. Apply firm pressure and keep it up, even if it's uncomfortable. Burns. Run cool water over the burn for at least 10 minutes. No ice, just water. Fractures. Keep the injured limb still. You can use a rolled up magazine as a splint if needed. CPR basics. Push hard and fast in the center of the chest at about 100 to 120 compressions per minute. Sing "Staying Alive" in your head. It's the perfect rhythm. Remember, you don't have to fix everything. Your role is to help stabilize the situation until professionals arrive. And trust me, that's more than enough to save a life. Crime is something we all hope to avoid, but knowing how to respond when it happens is essential. Let's break it down into some common scenarios. What is bribery? Simply put, it's offering something of value to gain an unfair advantage. An example: a delivery person offers you free goods in exchange for letting them skip the queue. What should you do? Politely decline and report the incident to your manager or HR. Theft: taking something that isn't yours, like a wallet left on a cafe table. Fraud: using deception for financial gain, like pretending to be from a bank to steal someone's details. ABH and GBH. These are legal terms for physical harm. ABH, actual bodily harm, refers to injuries like cuts or bruises, while GBH, grievous bodily harm, involves more serious harm, like broken bones. Stay calm. Don't escalate the situation. If you witness a crime, note down important details like the suspect's appearance and behavior. Contact the police and provide accurate information. Knowing your rights and responsibilities helps you handle these scenarios confidently. Imagine this. You walk into your office and see broken glass on the floor and an open drawer. What do? Your actions could make or break the investigation. Every item, every fingerprint, and every detail could be a clue. Moving or touching anything, even accidentally, can destroy evidence. Keep others out. Politely stop people from entering the area. For example, say, "We need to leave this room untouched until the police arrive." Take note. Write down what you see. Is anything out of place? Were there any witnesses? Avoid temptation. Don't pick up that shattered photo frame or straighten the documents on the desk. At a retail store, a cashier noticed the safe had been tampered with. Instead of cleaning up, she called her manager, who secured the area and alerted the police. Because the scene was untouched, investigators found a partial fingerprint that led to the suspect. Remember, your priority is not to solve the crime, it's to preserve the evidence so the professionals can. Conflict. It's something none of us want, but sometimes it's unavoidable. The key isn't to eliminate conflict entirely, but to manage it in a way that keeps everyone safe. Most conflicts start small: a misunderstanding, a raised voice, or someone cutting in line. The problem is, emotions like frustration or fear can quickly escalate the situation. Understanding how to de-escalate early can make all the difference. When someone feels threatened, their body goes into fight or flight mode. They may raise their voice, make aggressive gestures, or invade personal space. They might avoid eye contact, try to leave abruptly, or shut down communication entirely. Recognizing these responses can help you adjust your approach to diffuse the tension. Verbal strategies. Keep your voice calm and even. Acknowledge their feelings. "I can see you're upset and I want to help." Avoid blaming language, like "you're being unreasonable." Instead, try "let's figure this out together." Body language. Stand with an open posture. Don't cross your arms or point fingers. Maintain a safe distance to avoid appearing confrontational. Stay focused. Don't take insults personally. Responding emotionally will only escalate things. A passenger at an airport gets angry about a delayed flight and starts shouting at staff. Instead of shouting back, the agent uses a calm tone, offers an explanation, and provides clear options for rebooking. The passenger's frustration eases and the situation resolves peacefully. By staying calm and using these techniques, you can prevent conflicts from spiraling out of control. Let's talk about a topic that can feel intimidating: terrorism. While rare, acts of terrorism are designed to create fear and chaos. But with a little awareness, you can spot potential threats and take steps to stay safe. Terrorism involves acts meant to intimidate or harm people for political or ideological reasons. Targets often include crowded areas like shopping centres, transport hubs, or public events. Someone avoiding eye contact or acting unusually nervous. Wearing inappropriate clothing for the weather, like a heavy coat on a hot day. Unattended bags or packages, especially in high traffic areas. Items with visible wires or strange smells. If there's danger, move away quickly and leave your belongings behind. If running isn't safe, find a secure spot. Silence your phone and stay out of sight. Once you're safe, call 999 and provide as much detail as possible. A commuter notices someone placing a bag under a seat on the train and walking away. Instead of assuming it's nothing, they alert the conductor, who safely evacuates the train and contacts authorities. Your awareness and quick actions can make a huge difference in these situations. Encountering a weapon or witnessing a crime is a frightening experience, but knowing how to respond can help you stay safe and act responsibly. Physical signs: bulges under clothing or frequent adjustments to hide something. A person avoiding security checks or patting a specific area on their body. Behavioral cues: nervousness or fidgeting. Avoiding eye contact and appearing unusually tense. Use force only as a last resort and ensure it's proportional to the threat. Always prioritize escape over confrontation if it's safe to do so. Here's the legal criteria. A citizen's arrest can only be made for indictable offences like theft or assault. Here are the steps to follow. Inform the suspect, "I'm detaining you for theft until the police arrive." Do not use excessive force and contact the police immediately. If the situation is too dangerous, focus on observing and reporting instead of stepping in. A shopkeeper notices a customer slipping items into their bag. Instead of confronting them aggressively, they discreetly call security, who detains the individual safely. Remember, your safety is the top priority. Always assess the risks before acting. Drug-related incidents, whether at a party, workplace, or public space, can escalate quickly. Knowing how to respond calmly and effectively can save lives. Stimulants, for example, cocaine. Symptoms: rapid speech, hyperactivity, sweating. Risks: heart attack, overheating. Depressants, for example, alcohol and heroin. Symptoms are slurred speech, poor coordination, and slow breathing. The risks are overdose and unconsciousness. Hallucinogens, for example, LSD. The symptoms are confusion, paranoia, and erratic behavior. You need to call 999 immediately. Keep the person calm and monitor their breathing. If they're unconscious but breathing, place them in the recovery position. If they're not breathing, perform CPR until help arrives. Always involve professionals. Do not attempt to handle the situation on your own. If you have access to naloxone for opioid overdoses, use it as instructed. At a festival, a volunteer notices someone unresponsive after taking an unknown substance. By calling for help and placing the individual in a recovery position, they buy time for paramedics to arrive. Quick thinking in these moments can mean the difference between life and death. Let's talk about something that's become a huge part of our lives: our digital presence. Staying safe isn't just about protecting yourself physically anymore. It's about being smart online. Think about the devices you use every day: your phone, laptop, even your smartwatch. These are gateways to your personal information. Here's how to secure them. Strong passwords. Use a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid obvious choices like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or your birth date. Instead, try a passphrase like "My dog Rover 2024!" Two-factor authentication, 2FA. Add an extra layer of security to your accounts. This could be a code sent to your phone or email. Keep software updated. Outdated software can leave you vulnerable to hackers. Make updates a habit. Scammers might send you emails that look official, asking for your password or banking details. Check the sender's email address carefully. Scammers often use slight misspellings to mimic legitimate organizations. If you're told you've won a prize you've never entered for, it's likely a scam. Limit who can see your posts. Keep your profile visible only to friends or trusted contacts. Avoid posting personal information like your address, holiday plans, or sensitive details. A woman receives a message claiming her online banking has been compromised. The email looks real, but instead of clicking the link, she logs into her bank account through their official app and confirms everything is fine. That quick check saved her from giving her details to scammers. Staying alert and proactive online is just as important as being vigilant in real life. Whether you're walking home at night, attending a public event, or just running errands, being aware of your surroundings can go a long way in keeping you safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Keep your head up and your phone in your pocket. Look for exits and safe spaces when entering an unfamiliar area. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, like someone following you or lingering too close, move to a safer, well-lit location. Protect your belongings. Use cross-body bags with zippers and keep them in front of you. Carry only what you need. Leave unnecessary valuables at home. Stay in well-lit areas. Avoid shortcuts through alleys or poorly lit streets, even if it seems quicker. If you witness an incident, provide useful details. What happened, where it happened, and who was involved. In emergencies like evacuations, listen carefully to security officers or first responders. What to look for: someone behaving nervously or trying to avoid attention. Unattended items like bags in public areas. Notify security staff or call local authorities. Be clear and concise. While waiting at a bus stop, a man notices someone pacing and checking their phone every few seconds, looking around nervously. Trusting his gut, he calls the police. It turns out the individual was scouting for opportunities to pickpocket commuters. By staying aware and acting when necessary, you can protect yourself and help others stay safe too. Congratulations! You've completed everyday security essentials. You've learned how to stay safe, protect your digital life, respond to emergencies, and even assist others. Let's wrap up with some key takeaways and what you can do next. always keep an eye on your surroundings, whether you're at work, online, or in public. Small steps, like reporting hazards or suspicious behavior, can make a big difference. From first aid to conflict de-escalation, you're now equipped with practical strategies to handle a range of situations. Think about your daily life. Where can you apply these lessons? Maybe it's setting up stronger passwords for your accounts. Maybe it's being more observant during your commute. Or perhaps it's sharing these tips with a friend or family member. The more people who understand these principles, the safer our communities will be. Encourage your friends, colleagues, and neighbors to think about their safety too. Emergency contacts. The police, 999 for emergencies, 101 for non-emergencies. The anti-terrorist hotline, 0800 789 321. First aid training. The British Red Cross or St. John's Ambulance. You can also complete your first aid training with Get Licensed. Cyber security tips. Visit the National Cyber Security Centre at www.ncsc.gov.uk. Remember, staying safe isn't about living in fear. It's about being prepared. By taking small, proactive steps, you're not just protecting yourself, but helping to create a safer, more secure community. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Stay safe, stay aware, and let's work together to build a stronger, safer world.